Welcome to another episode of On the Shot at 4thStreetFunny.com. We're here with this week's guest, Sinbad. How you doing?
On the shot.
On the shot.
On the shot.
Just wrapped up your week. How'd it go?
Man, it was a great week, man. There was a lot of hookers and things here. It was like a lot of things I hadn't done in a long time. You know, the stripper night was probably a fantastic night for you guys to do that. And to be able to have that here was great, man.
Well, you spent a lot of time in Louisville, so did any strippers remember you or anything like that?
There's some. They're 60 years old now. It's the difference when they turn 60. It's not the same. It's not the same kind of reunion. It's not what I thought it would be. And it was different. It was different.
Well, what do you remember about Louisville from back in the early days when you were kicking out here?
This is one of the first. Well, Louisville was one of the first comedy clubs I had to work at. You know, with my man Sobel. It's the time Sobel, and at Shirley's Comedy Club. My first Jerry Curl was in Shively. I would stay at Hojo's across the street. For those of you who are young, it was a Howard Johnson's, the best egg breakfast. And there was a cab driver who gave me a ride from the bus station, and I didn't have enough money to get to Shirley's. And he gave me a ride.
Oh man!
I used to go to Shane Park, play basketball.
Well, you were on Celebrity Apprentice, so we've got to know: is the Trump's hair real or
no? No, it's real. It's real scary. It's real scary. It's there. It's real scary though. It goes its own way. It shows you that money makes you sometimes do things you should not do.
Well, do you remember your first time on stage?
Yeah, I remember first time on stage. Well, first time ever on stage, I was in college playing college basketball, and assistant basketball coach wrote a routine for me. Really? And I did it at the student union. And that was 1976 maybe. And then the next time I wasn't on stage until like 1982, 83, Air Force Talent Show.
Oh wow!
And that's what kicked it off for me.
Well, what is the best thing you've ever put in your mouth?
Best thing? Cotton candy, man.
Cotton candy?
Nothing like cotton candy, man. Cotton candy.
Well, what's been your most embarrassing moment on stage?
God, what's my most embarrassing moment? You know, people always say that. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember my most embarrassing moment. Probably almost dying at the Orange Peel in Oklahoma when the truss from the line system almost fell on me. And then the biggest storm in Oklahoma ever hit me, a wave of water hit me, and I almost got swept off stage. And people thought I was having fun doing the routine. It was embarrassing that I was going to let myself die.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, can you name the first 5 Led Zeppelin albums?
No, I can't. Led Zeppelin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would think.
I actually got 4 of the 5
yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
And we have to ask, have you ever written a joke that was just too intense or too dirty for you to tell on stage?
No, because if you're going to write it, say it. You know, but I don't really write, so have I thought anything too dirty to say on stage? Yeah. You know, there's always a way to filter whatever. I was dirty when I started, so, you know, I was just saying. But it wasn't about just being dirty. It was never, it's something to do. Like, Richard Pryor never says, it's too dirty. It was like, is it poignant? Does it have a point? And then if it has a point, it's never too dirty. You can say it. If your job, if your point of view is like, I want to be as dirty as I can be, if that's your claim to fame, ooh, he'll say anything. Well, then my grandmother would beat you because she's dirtier than you. So I would have to say is, did you have something that might be considered dirty, but did it have a point of view?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we got for you. I appreciate the time, and we'll see you next week on the Shot.
Yeah, and don't ever go to a reunion when the strippers turn 60. I'm just saying that. I'm not authority on it, but I'm telling you, it's a scary thing. Very scary. They're using the pole to walk with now. They're called canes.